Hi everybody, my name is Lexi, and if you already looked at the thumbnail, then you know that I have reached my goal weight, which is, my goal weight was 175. I am 5'11", and last Saturday I weighed in at 174.1, which was actually a 2.4-pound drop from the Saturday before, and also 1.6 pounds below my lowest weight so far. So yeah, that's pretty exciting, and it's kind of crazy. So I have been alternate day fasting now with the 4-3 method for 9 months. I started September 17th, 2019. So as of June 17th, I was doing it for 9 months. And what is so great to me is that I don't feel like I need to quit anytime soon. And I'm going to go over later on in the video what my plan for maintenance is. I don't really consider myself in maintenance quite yet, and I'm going to go over that as well. But so yeah, just as a review for the past week, last week I told you guys that I felt like I had been kind of overdoing it on the sugar during the week, and I had a dozen donuts next to me in the car, and I said I wasn't going to eat any of those. Well, the next day was Tuesday, and that was my eat day. And there were 2 donuts left. So I did eat one of them. I shared the other one with the kids, and I had one. And then later on in the day, I had a couple cookies and some chocolate. And I kind of just realized, I was, checking in with myself mentally, that I felt like maybe there was a couple things going on. First of all, I feel like maybe what I was doing was like testing myself, just to see that, prove that I could eat whatever I wanted. So I was actually eating more than I wanted as far as like sugar and stuff like that. And then also I kind of feel like maybe there was a little bit of like fear of getting close to my goal weight, that I was intentionally kind of pushing it away. And I've heard of other people talk about this before, that, you kind of do this self-sabotage thing where when you're doing well, you like resist that, that progress. And that hasn't happened to me for most of the time, but like, I just feel like maybe getting close to that goal weight, I was a little bit afraid of getting there, because, I've just never been, like, I've hit goal weights before, but I've never been in a mindset where I was committed to do something long-term and to stay in maintenance. And so I think there was just sort of like maybe a mental block there. So I decided that for last Thursday, I was going to do things to intentionally allow myself to get to that goal weight. So what I did was I decided I wasn't going to eat any sugar on Thursday. And in the morning, I still ate carbs. Like I had my nuts that I usually do when I break my fast. I had a couple of almond flour muffins, and then I had a big pork burrito, and I had a piece of cheddar garlic focaccia bread from Trader Joe's. And then from that point on, I did super low carb. So I don't know if that's considered carb cycling. I really don't know anything about that. I've heard of it before. But so for lunch and dinner, like at 12 and 4:30, I had 2 eggs scrambled with butter, and I had a little bit of MCT oil. The theory behind this is it's called an egg fast. I did it for 1 day back when I was participating in the diet bet, and I had a Monday weigh-in, which is usually my highest weight of the week. So the day before I had that weigh-in, I did this egg fast where you just eat eggs and fat, and that's it. People do this for like 3 to 5 days. normally people do it when they're on keto and they're trying to break a stall, or when they're like trying to get back into keto. So, yeah, I did it back then to like make my way in that one time. And so I just decided to try it just for the afternoon this last Thursday. I don't enjoy it. It's not enjoyable. I like eggs with toast, but just eggs and fat is just kind of makes me want to gag. So I would never do it for more than a day, and even a half day is kind of pushing it. But I did that, and it definitely did the trick. So normally after an eat day, I would be up between like 1 and 2 pounds. But instead, from Thursday to Friday, I was down 0.1 pounds, and then I continued to lose after my fasting day. So that brought me down to 174.1. So I fully expect maybe this next week that I will be higher than that. Another reason that I will be higher is because I'm not going to fast the full day this Friday. We're doing like a little staycation here in town and going to a hotel, and we're gonna eat together. So I'm going to participate in that. So what I'm going to do is for this next Friday, I will have a eating window. Instead of fasting all day, I'll probably have like a 5-hour eating window. So yeah, stay tuned to see what happens, but that's what happened. And I was able to hit that goal weight. And I think that was just really good for me to kind of like get past that hurdle. As far as maintenance, so my plan is, as I said, I have this staycation coming up this week, and then the next week I'm going to California. I'll be gone for about 5 days, and I decided that I'm not going to fast through that whole vacation. So it'll end up being like a 6 days of eating in a row, which is the longest I have ever not fasted. So I'm a little bit excited and a little bit nervous about that. I know that my weight will be up for sure, but yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see what happens. But what I'm planning on doing is after that vacation, once I get back down to my goal weight, because I anticipate my weight will go up. Once I get back down to my goal weight, I am going to stay doing the 4-3 schedule for a month after that point. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start alternating between 4-3 and 5-2. So 1 week I'll fast for 3 days and eat 4 days. And then the next week I will fast only 2 days. So I'm going to do that for a while and just kind of see what happens, whether I'm maintaining or I'm still losing, or if I start gaining, you know, we'll just kind of see what happens, and go from there. So eventually I think it would be awesome if I could end up like on a 5-2 schedule, but I don't know. I don't know if that will be enough for me. I also don't know how it's going to be like mentally, like if I'm going to enjoy that, because I really do like the rhythm of what I'm doing right now. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but it's pretty exciting, and stay tuned if you want to, you know, see what happens. So I really appreciate you guys joining me and supporting me through these past few months that I've been on YouTube. It's been a really interesting journey so far, so we'll see where that goes. I have kind of challenged myself to do YouTube videos at least for a year and then kind of reevaluate from there. So let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, I really hope you guys are doing well. I've heard from a lot of you that you're doing alternate day fasting, and a lot of you are loving it. I've heard some struggles, and that's totally normal to have struggles, and also to, you know, just have those ups and downs, especially when you're figuring it out. So I really do appreciate your guys' comments and support. And yeah, so that's it for this time. We'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye-bye.